Cancel culture is just a classic conservative fear tactic, and it's based on being unwilling to grasp the concept of change. And I'd point you to the rant I have on change because that's one of my most important ones. And that's in two ways. First, that an art form, especially comedy, can change over time. And second, that our understanding of the world can change as we learn more, and that can inform what is harmful to people. Comedy is a form of art, which I think is going to be another rant. Art only stays relevant by having pioneers move that art forward. Comedy, movies, music, Elvis Presley pioneered rock and roll. The Beatles, Michael Jackson, not because they played the same songs over and over again, but because they continually pushed the boundaries, and our taste in what's funny can change over time. Jerry Seinfeld originally said, I think the left is ruining comedy because they're canceling everyone. And then he said, well, actually, I take that back because I think of Lindsey Vonn, the skier, who goes down the mountain, she hits the gates. And when she goes to a new mountain, she doesn't run the same exact course and hope the gates are there. She adjusts her course to make the gates. She doesn't complain that the gates are different from where they were on the mountain she trained on. She makes the gates. I feel like this is people complaining that things are just a little bit different than they used to be, that things have changed. People laugh at different stuff now, right? Even within a single stand-up comedian. If that stand-up comedian did the same special for their whole career, that's not a very good comedian. You have to come up with new content that's going to push the art forward. But also like this notion that like we're soft and weak and we can't handle jokes anymore. You can't make edgy jokes anymore. I think what has changed is that we're now in the age of information. Everyone can share their experiences, can tell us what it's like to go through something traumatic. If a stand-up comedian comes on the stage, makes a rape joke, and everyone, except for one person, think it's the funniest thing they've ever heard, and that one person is like their mind is sent spiraling through a traumatic episode, through a PTSD episode. Whereas 30 years ago, that person says, I gotta get out of here. I can't be here. That wasn't funny or whatever. The person they're with probably goes, oh, come on, it's just a joke. Lighten up. That person now has a voice because people who have gone through that experience have shared their experience, have shared how horrible it is, what it's like to go through that, what it's like to have people not listen to you when you say that this happened to you. That person could feel the same exact way today, except now we have what's called empathy. We've heard that person. We've heard them say, this thing was horrible. Oh, wow, that's kind of fucked up that you'd say that when this experience was so bad to this person that they are now on medication to be able to live day to day, daily life. Again, it's this notion that what changed in that person was not the person. It wasn't that they're more sensitive. It's that more people feel as though they can share their thoughts and opinions because we are in the age of information. You could find people who've been through similar experiences as you halfway across the world now. You didn't used to be able to do that. And you can talk to each other and say, your feelings are valid. I'm here if you ever want to talk about it. That didn't always exist. And we've also normalized therapy. And it's like, why are we so obsessed with continuing to say things that cause people pain? Why do you want to hurt people so bad? Why do you want to anger people so bad? Maybe instead of being like, oh, nobody laughs at the same jokes that I've been making for 30 years. You go, wow, I didn't know that people felt that way when I said something like that. I'll try to change my language so that I'm not saying things that hurt people. I don't think that that makes you weak. I think that makes you strong. The only thing that's changed is that we have the ability to listen to more people now. We empower people to share their thoughts and opinions and feelings instead of saying, oh, come on, it's just a joke. Grow up. We know more than we used to, and we've changed and grown because of it.